rest the season nearly complete. You take a look at the Warriors. They've done well enough to be in 5th place in the conference so far.
And guys, for the Warriors, this hasn't been the breakout season that many were predicting, but they're still very much in the hunt for a high postseason seed, and that will keep them focused here during the season's final stages.
Well, the goal is very defined. They have to have a strong finish to the season and make sure they get home court advantage for at least the first few rounds of the playoffs.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Green down low with Looney. And it's Wiggins in at the 3 slot. And for the Bucks, Chris Middleton is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Brook Lopez. Then there's Bledsoe. And it's DiVincenzo in at the shooting guard. And Brent, when you watch Eric Bledsoe go to the rim, you just have to admire what an incredible finisher he is.
Well, Bledsoe, I think, has always relied on the fact that his physical stature, not in terms of his height at 6'1", but his width and strength allows him to go in there and be a bit of a bulldog, to get contact and to make things happen. So never has shied away from that.
Now here's Antetokounmpo after the miss from Klay Thompson. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Curry with a wide open look. A 3-pointer off the mark. Here's Antetokounmpo. Lays it up off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got the opening bucket of the night here for Milwaukee. Now here's Thompson. Tight defense on him.
Yeah, a little bit surprising he hasn't connected on at least one of his 3 shots yet, but he's going to keep shooting.
Here's DiVincenzo. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. 4 on the shot clock. Knocked loose. Here's Lopez. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
That reach is just ridiculous. Giannis easily beating everybody to the ball and then sends it back.
Wiggins against Middleton from about 16. Good as the jump shot falls.
And you know, it took them a while to get going, but they finally connected now on their 4th shot of the game.
Passes it to DiVincenzo. Low block shot. That one doesn't go. Looking at the last game for Milwaukee, it was a loss to the Celtics. Curry looking around. The 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
I don't know how you do it, but you just can't give Steph any room from any distance.
Green against Antetokounmpo. Lopez outside. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Now let's send it over to David Aldridge, who was able to talk with Mike Budenholzer.
Well, Kevin, I asked him, what are some of your main concerns? And he said, we're dealing with a team that can really light it up from the outside. So it's essential that we don't give them open looks from deep, or we'll be in trouble. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Devising a strategy to take away that 3-point shot.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Curry against Bledsoe. Over in the corner, Green. That 3 off the mark.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Here's Giannis. No good. Shot missing. Great tee that time from Green. Thompson looking for an opening. Misses the 3. And so it's Bledsoe. He brings it up for the Bucks. They trail by 1. They beat the Warriors during their last encounter in San Francisco.
And it was pretty much a cakewalk for them the last time these two squared off and had a clear advantage on the backboard.
We'll see if the other team will address that problem in this game, because last game, man, they just got smoked on the boards.
2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. A finish. Throws down off the coast-to-coast drive.
And that's how you do it. Impressive play, explosive finish.
Yeah, sweet finishes like that, you see everybody get up. Look at the guys on the bench. They're fired up.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. And at the end of the year, Brent, we've been seeing an uptick in play from some young lottery-bound teams.
Well, they're always excited about having opportunity to play loose and play free. The backside of that is you didn't play well enough to get into the playoffs.
Right.
So, good coaching staffs with young teams that have potential, Kevin, will ask their teams to be spoilers. Like, embrace the idea of let's compete tonight against that team because they're the fourth seed. Yeah, let's go up against this.
Sure.
There are other teams that, quite frankly, just give up on the year. And some guys will have some big empty numbers to finish off the season. You got to temper your kind of eyeballs on those things.
And now a chance to take a look at some numbers for Curry.
And guys, for a measure of how he's performing offensively, look no further than the true shooting percentage. There's been a steady drop in his last 5 games, and he's got to be scrambling now to get that feel back.
Now, here's Thompson. He's coming off a 19-point game against Brooklyn. Looney down low. Lopez is there. Looney with the bucket.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And it goes on Draymond Green.
Great to see Antetokounmpo going strong inside. At times, the D has no choice but to foul him.
The Bucks shooting their first free throws of this game.
And it's been an average year, really, at the free throw line for this group, only around 75%.
That's good from Antetokounmpo. And it wasn't too long ago, Brent, we were wondering what Giannis could do if he bulked up. Well, we don't have to wonder anymore.
Yeah, I don't think we need to wonder about an MVP in the league. The curious thing, Kevin, was last year after winning that award, Giannis coming out and talking about he's only at 60% of his potential. Can you imagine what's coming down the line if he realizes the other 40? He's something else.
Now here's Curry. A 26-point game for him in the win against Brooklyn.
Well, what helps that out a lot is he got to the free throw line, which was a real game changer. It slowed down the opposition's momentum and made them play to his team style.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Greg, this season is the first time in the last 4 or 5 years that Golden State will not be the prohibitive favorites to win it all.
I mean, back-to-back devastating injuries in the finals. Kevin Durant departing in free agency with time and health. Will they retake the throne? We'll just have to wait and see.
And both free throws good for Wiggins. Milwaukee in the lead. Bledsoe looking it over. Over Curry. No good from Bledsoe.
Yeah, he's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Here's Thompson, and he makes the 8-footer.
And Clay can be a matchup problem at the 2-guard spot with that kind of size. He can score over the top of defenders on the interior.
Lopez with the ball. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Well, the D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from 3-point range, and he shows us why. Still, I expect him to make one of those.
Now here's Curry. 5 points in the game. Looney kicks to Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good from outside. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. They trailed by 1. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Yeah, and the second chance points, guys, mean a lot over the course of a game, and they just had so few opportunities, and I think that was their Achilles heel.
Yeah, they were like good college players, one and done. You got to be able to make some noise on the offensive glass and keep possessions alive. They weren't able to do that.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
DiVincenzo passes to Bledsoe. Here's DiVincenzo. Giannis outside. Launches a 3. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
Giannis continuing to work in the offseason at becoming a more efficient and better three-point shooter. That one looked nice.
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Curry against Bledsoe. Thompson for the triple. And the 3-ball is good. Thompson's got 5.
That's a shot that Klay Thompson has perfected. A consistent catch-and-shoot guy.
Bledsoe dishes to Giannis. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo.
All right, a chance to look at the stats for Andrew Wiggins. Since the break, he's come back strong, really making his presence felt. He's getting around 20 points per, 4 assists, and 4 rebounds. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up, fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up, and he's really delivered.
A different look for Milwaukee. Korver comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Matthews in for Dante DiVincenzo. Here's Hill. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And here is Hill. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Brent, for so long we've talked about the potential of what Giannis can do when he reaches his prime. 27 and 13 last year is a pretty good jumping off point.
Winning an MVP award for Giannis at 24 years of age, and knowing that most of the prime years for NBA players are starting to happen between 27 and 30. That's a scary thought, isn't it, Kevin? 4 or 5 years more of growth from Giannis Antetokounmpo and what he can do at that position. If that jump shot comes along, we may be seeing an all-time great develop throughout his career in the next decade.
Brent, certain players make everyone around them better. Talk about some of those guys who will do that at the very highest level.
The interesting thing about today's game, Kevin, is it's not always the point guard position. I think in the past we thought 2 ways. The point guard, who has the ball in his hands, finding guys for them to make shots. And then through the 80s and 90s, it was low post players who were getting double teams and initiating.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Hill looking it over. Now the pass to Antetokounmpo. The fadeaway. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
Now that basket must be widening out right now, Kevin. He's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Pass to Wiggins. Takes the 3. Doesn't go for him. And Milwaukee will come the other way. Wesley Matthews on the wing. Covered by Lee. Giannis, that's a 2-pointer. And Lee pulls it down. For the Warriors, they won their last contest, that game against Brooklyn.
And the difference in that one, the efficiency from range. They really focused on getting good looks.
It looked like the directive in that game was that they wanted to attack, and all that work that they put in on the perimeter turned into a big night from deep.
Poole the pass to Wiggins. And again, no good by Golden State. Milwaukee's gone just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. Matthews dishes to Giannis. Giannis is double. Pass to Hill. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Korver, no luck. The Warriors trailing. Smailagic. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Outside Hill. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Outside Matthews. Drills it from outside. And the Bucks lead by 3.
Giannis, if you talk about maturity, the next thing you're going to see is him playing with great patience. Let the play unfold and then take what the defense gives you. .55 seconds left in the first.
5 on the clock. A three-pointer. Wiggins. It's hauled in by Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Hill passes to Antetokounmpo. Giannis is double. It's back to Hill. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That's his first foul. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Outside Matthews. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. And it's 6 points for Wesley Matthews.
And boy, have they come out strong, really pounding the offensive board for second chance points.
Here's Poole. With 1 on the clock, and it's sent back by Lopez. And that concludes the first quarter of play. The Bucks on top as they end the first quarter with a massive 16-7 run. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. Notching a 50, 40, 90% season is a rare feat indeed. And Steph Curry, one of the few who have done it, talked about that challenge.
The field goal percentage as a whole is the toughest one. You're going to have some open shots, you're going to have some tough shots, but having that level of consistency and accuracy over the course of 82 games is unbelievably hard.
And consistent excellence certainly is the key. Curry brings it night in and night out.
And as tough as it is to hit those marks, he just seems to make it look easy.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Working the offensive glass that sometimes comes from predictable shots from your offense, and they've been opportunistic here.
And Golden State looking at who
Yes, sir. Oh, I would love to see Giannis in the dunk contest. Wouldn't that be sweet, Kevin?
And the Warriors with possession here. 8-point game. The pass to Lee. Wiggins with it. Dishes to Lee. Knocks it loose. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's Giannis. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Here's Poole. Oh, that was something else.
And I got to say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim.
It just keeps coming at you. Giannis has so much energy, and when he's this aggressive, he is just a dynamite offensive player.
Pass to Poole. 6 on the shot clock. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
Outside Hill. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Well, sometimes being long and athletic can help you finish through contact. George Hill with a great job there.
Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Smailagic. He's guarded by Hill. Wiggins inside the line. The shot will not fall. And Milwaukee will come the other way. Antetokounmpo looking it over. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
And the shooting guard, Wesley Matthews, a terrific defender who has no hesitation, Greg, in taking that long three.
A pretty good combination. Weathered an Achilles tear back in 2015, but has remained a steady rotation player.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Chris Middleton comes in for Wesley Matthews. Eric Bledsoe is subbed in for George Hill. Officials try to be as objective as possible, Brent. It does sometimes feel like we get superstar calls, correct?
I think there's absolutely superstar calls, Kevin. And, you know, the purist in me wants the referees to keep it fair, but understanding that the game is entertainment and understanding what it takes to be that level of player. Every now and then, seeing a guy like James Harden get a few more free throws or watching Giannis find his way to the line a few more times, I shrug my shoulders and I say, yeah, I actually kind of get it.
Yeah, good examples. Curry against Bledsoe. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Bledsoe's got the lead up to 11 now for the Bucks.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Green against Middleton. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
That's a strong finish from Draymond Green. Those are the kind of plays where he likes to flex on.
Well, whether you love him or hate him, you can't deny that Draymond Green is one of the more unique players in the league.
There really isn't anyone else like Draymond. I mean, who does everything for a team but score. I mean, not only can he play all positions on both ends of the floor, but also to be the emotional leader. Truly a special player.
Free throw, no good for Green.
A lot of talk surrounding Draymond Green between the coaches and the teammates is the fact that he's the emotional leader of this team. Now, sometimes that's in accord with what you do, and sometimes it keeps you a little off balance, but no doubt Draymond Green is the spark for this ball club.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback. Passes it to Middleton. And it's off from three-point range. Warriors trail by 7. Green kicks to Curry. Pass to Looney. Golden State moving it around. There's the pass to Green. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
What about Draymond rising up into the contact? He's a good offensive player who finds his way this time to get to the free throw line.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
And when he's gotten himself to the line this season, he's come through right around 74% of the time.
And the first one drops. both free throws good for Green.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
Now here's Bledsoe, who's coming off a 25-point game against Boston. Back to Middleton for the three. Draymond Green grabs the miss. Green's got his 5th rebound in this one. No one covering. Boston's got his first 2 points of the night.
Yeah, Draymond Green, we know he plays with attitude and he plays with force. But his teammates appreciate the unselfish approach he has.
Pass to Middleton, but Trey. Warriors with the rebound. Here's Thompson. Good, and Curry gets the assist. And it's now only a 1-point Bucks lead.
And the floor vision from Curry right there, setting up his teammates, sharing the ball.
Bledsoe passes to Williams to the inside. Shot's good by Bledsoe. Bledsoe's got 4 this quarter.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Curry dishes to Green. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Milwaukee leading by 3. Bledsoe outside. Passes to Connaughton. And Looney sends it back. Now Thompson. He's got 7. Stolen by Bledsoe. And the jam by Bledsoe.
Yeah, Eric Bledsoe, just kind of blood in the water right there. Love seeing him get aggressive on loose balls and getting after steals.
Here's Green, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Marvin Williams. The Warriors have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now. First one falls for him.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
And some changes here for the Bucks. Brook Lopez is checked in for Ilyasova. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Pat Connaughton. Both free throws good from Green. And it's Bledsoe with the ball for the Bucks. Pass to Lopez. Launches it. That one also a miss for him, just like the other 3 attempts this game. Curry against Bledsoe. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And for Steph Curry, certainly one of the best to ever play. Iguodala said last season, Brent, that he's already the 2nd best point guard to ever play in pro basketball.
Well, high praise from Andre Iguodala, and why wouldn't you talk about Steph that way? You tally up MVPs and titles and his impact on the game and what he's done to change the way the game is played. The case for Steph Curry to be the top point guard ever is getting stronger and stronger every season. The guy that he's going to have to knock off the top of that shelf, I think, for most everybody who's been basketball fans for a long time, is one Magic Johnson.
And you know, you see it every day, but it still doesn't make it any less impressive. The amount of skill that Steph Curry has on the floor, the shooting, the passing, the agility, he has it all.
Kyle Korver, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And both free throws good for Curry. You could argue Curry is one of the most skilled players of all time.
The shooting alone puts him in the conversation, and very few can match up to just that. Guys like LeBron and Wilt dominate with their size and athleticism, but Curry is an all-time great because of his once-in-a-lifetime skill.
That one goes. Count it.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Outside, Green. Golden State moving the ball around. Shot clock at 6. uses the glass to finish the layup. Green's got 10 points now just in this quarter. For Milwaukee, they've gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. Lopez with the ball. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Count that one. Here's Pascal. It's a three-point game. And there's the pass to Looney. Here's Pascal. Outside, Green. There's the lob to the hoop. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's DiVincenzo. Guarded by Green. To the paint. And Green slams it in.
Well, Draymond's being assertive here in this one. I know he's hot, so respecting the streak.
Outside Korver. Bledsoe outside. Here's DiVincenzo. 9 points last game out. No good on the triple.
Didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
Yeah, you got to like how he hustled to guard out on the perimeter, definitely respecting the shooting ability.
Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
Yeah, and that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
Lopez outside. A three-pointer, no good. Golden State's gone 0 of 3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Second shot opportunity, and that's 2 points on the layup. Looney's got the lead up to 3 now for the Warriors.
And the deficit would be bigger if they hadn't been doing such a great job crashing the offensive glass this quarter.
Lopez passes to DiVincenzo. Over Thompson. Score of the basket is third after 5 shots. The Warriors shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. Pass to Looney. Outside, Green shoots it. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
Yeah, after a first quarter where they struggled from long range, they've really started to get it closer to the basket.
Bledsoe passes to Lopez. Fade away, and there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Over time, the game has changed, and there's some new wrinkles to Lopez's game, and that introduction of space is helping out this offense.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. Well, he coined the name himself last season. Brent, are you willing to call Brook Lopez Splash Mountain?
I am, but I think Brook Lopez was also looking for some kind of deal so that him and his brother could get free rides for the rest of their lives.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Robin Lopez is checked in for Lopez. Antetokounmpo comes in for Marvin Williams. Matthews, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And George Hills subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. Poole, the pass to Wiggins. And that one is good. Wiggins has got his second basket of the night.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Giannis outside. And they double up on Antetokounmpo. Passes it to Lopez. And the dunk by Lopez.
At 7 feet tall, dunking is very easy for Lopez. Once he's this deep, the defense is in trouble.
Here's Poole. Antetokounmpo defending. And here is Lee. He's coming off a 19-point game against Brooklyn.
Yeah, but he was the ultimate two-way player. Defensively, also doing a great job. A couple blocks in that game as well.
Pass to Giannis. Lopez outside. The pass to Korver. .27 seconds left in the second quarter. Giannis inside. Just 5 to shoot. Matthews passes to Giannis. It's rebounded by Poole.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
From deep three-point range, and that one released in time, but no good. What a performance for Draymond Green. He has been the story for the Golden State Warriors. What a quarter that saw them generate a great comeback effort and are now out in front with momentum behind them. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. The first half went well, really well, for Draymond Green. He had 16 points, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. In their previous game, he had a performance he said he wanted to put behind him quickly, and so far he's doing just that with the nice first half he had here. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, I think to shoot a high percentage, your offense has to be in sync. And in the first half, those guys were sharing the basketball, playing for each other. Now it becomes a matter of being consistent at it.
And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
They did some good things, but not enough. They need to start being more assertive. Go harder to the rim. Generate some free throw opportunities at the very least. Do something.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my main man, Joel.
Joel, what up?
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half, and he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Yeah, there's not any guy defensively that was bodying him up or contesting the shot, so right now he's feasting.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. They've got Bledsoe. Brook Lopez is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Chris Middleton, and it's DiVincenzo in at the 2. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Here's Antetokounmpo, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Unselfish play there by Bledsoe. Does a great job scanning, noticing somebody's open, get them the ball.
Here's Curry. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And here's Giannis from outside. It's good from long range. Giannis has got 30 points. Curry outside. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got 11 rebounds in the game. Bledsoe, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. They get Stephen Curry.
Bledsoe going to the inside has no problem at his size getting in and drawing contact.
This is his first free throw of the game. One drops. He ties it up.
He's just such a bulldog out there in terms of his mentality. Eric Bledsoe can get assertive, and when he does that, it raises the level of play for the entire team.
That one misses.
He was able to tie it up, but he has to be disappointed that he could not give his team the lead.
Here's Wiggins. No good. Bledsoe with the defensive effort.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
The Bucks have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
We can talk about it over and over again, Kevin. Antetokounmpo combines size and versatility in ways we just haven't seen, at least up until the Greek Freak's arrival.
He makes 1 of 2 that time.
They come away with the lead, but I'm sure he's kicking himself over that last miss.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
This is why Klay Thompson is one of the best shooters in the league.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. Here's Curry. Lopez with the block. But he gets it back. Floats one up. Rebound, Milwaukee. Lopez has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. This one for 3. DiVincenzo gets the bucket. DiVincenzo's got 9.
Well, the talk at halftime must have been a good one. Right now, 3 straight buckets to start the quarter.
Green finds Wiggins. Here's Looney. Outside Curry. Thompson outside. From outside the arc. And no good. The Bucks go the other way with it. Bledsoe outside. And they double up on Antetokounmpo. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Yeah, just the first miss of the half there. They have to be happy. 3 of 4 to start it off.
And the Warriors miss again. And it's Bledsoe with the ball for Milwaukee. They lead by 1.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Up top, Curry, covered by Giannis. Takes a 3. Connects again from distance.
His shooting has been something that we rarely see, and he's sustained it all year long.
Well, it's been an incredible journey for him as he moves closer and closer to second on the all-time three-point leaderboard. Here's Lopez. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Wiggins surveying the floor. He kicks it to Curry. Thompson from long range. The Warriors keep it going. A new 14-second shot clock. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Green's got the lead up to 4 now for the Warriors.
There's no way Draymond wasn't getting that ball as it came off the rim. Draymond, a premier example of why the NBA tracks things like those hustle stats we see.
Intercepted. Here's DiVincenzo. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And that one's good. Green. Now it's a 6-point Warrior lead.
And Draymond Green sees that he can get out into the lane. He can run the floor with some speed.
Looking to end the run. And he hits the jump shot. And that's now 33 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And you know what? He's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Now, here's Thompson. He's got 10. Outside Curry. Shoots the 3. A second chance effort. Looney with the bucket. Looney's got 6 points.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Curry against Bledsoe. On the wing, Giannis. The Warriors pull it in. Green's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Wiggins, and it's Wiggins with the jam.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
They get the rebound.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
The shot by Thompson, no good.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Pass to Green. Fades away. DiVincenzo with the rebound.
And when he's this close, he's got to make it. The defense was pretty good, but just shouldn't miss that.
It's stolen by Green. Wiggins outside. Looney kicks to Wiggins. Green deciding where to go with it. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Antetokounmpo, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And they are shooting themselves in the foot here. They've lost their touch at the line. The percentage continues to drop from where it was in that first half.
He's had 7 tries at the line, made 5.
And did he lay an egg at the stripe in their previous game? Couldn't get anything to drop.
That free throw, no good.
And he looks totally out of sorts here at the stripe. Those defenders aren't afraid at all to body him up and force him to earn his points at the line.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Lopez. Matthews comes in for Chris Middleton. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And George Hill's subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. Here's Poole. He's guarded by Hill. Wiggins passes to Pascal. Back to Wiggins. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
This is when length becomes a massive, massive positive. What a shot block by Giannis.
Robin Lopez is checked in for Milwaukee. Clock at 6. Wiggins kicks to Lee. Golden State moving the ball around. Good D by Lopez. Milwaukee trails by 7. That shot misses. The Warriors go the other way with it. Wiggins outside. Passes to Poole. Here's Pascal. A rebound by the Bucks. Here's Connaughton. And Pascal pulls it down. Pascal's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Lee outside. Pass to Pascal. Takes it off the glass. Pascal's got the lead up to 9 now for the Warriors.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Matthews passes to Ilyasova. Here's Connaughton. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Drops in the tray.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Warriors leading by 6. Well, he's not a locked-in starter these days, but Brent, George Hill can be effective off the bench.
Comes in at the 1 or the 2 guard position, can guard the 1 through 3 positions, and because of George Hill and his massive amount of playoff experience, there's a lot of confidence in the coaching staff to get George out on the floor, and then he's going to make the right play at the right time.
Here's Connaughton. Trying to get open is Lopez. And it's Connaughton missing.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously. Now, shots like that drive coaches batty. I'll be shocked if he attempts that shot again.
It's Hill on the wing. Kicks to Ilyasova. And here's Matthews for the 3. And Pascal pulls it down. Warriors leading by 6. Just his first attempt. Matthews with the rebound. Poke loose. Over to the left wing. Connaughton hits the three-point bomb. Connaughton's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Pretty much not a player in the league is going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
And the pass to Wiggins. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Here's Connaughton, covered by Lee. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Matthews.
And there are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Here's Poole. He has 6. There's Lee with the 3. The three-pointer is right on target. And the Warriors lead by 4.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
Trying to get open is Lopez. Another shot. Hill, no good.
And that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
And the basket by Pascal. Pascal's got 6 points.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
Hill, no good. Warriors leading by 6.
2 for 1, probably the way to go.
Don't want to rush it, but you don't want to take too much time here.
And so it's Hill with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. Pass to Connaughton. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
The Bucks making a switch here. Korver's checked in. And the Warriors also making a change. Looney's checked in. Here's Poole. He's got 6. Fires the 3. But they get it back. Looney off on that one. And so it's the Golden State Warriors in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Milwaukee trails by 8, setting the floor for the Warriors. They've got Wiggins, Lee out there with Looney, and it's Pascal in at the 4.
And not a guy known for style points when it comes to throwing one down, but every once in a while, Kevin.
Greg, why don't we see more dunks like that from him? He's certainly got the size for it.
I don't think really that's his personality. Sometimes he's just waiting for things to happen, and other times he's in attack mode. Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there, Kevin. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
Hill, no good. Warriors leading by 6. Pass to Wiggins. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Rebounded by the Bucks.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
Hill passes to Lopez. It's back to Hill, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Milwaukee. On Monday, they'll face off against Jimmy Butler and the Miami Heat. Then on Thursday, they'll be taking on Jonas Valanciunas and the Memphis Grizzlies.
And that game against the Wizards, I think it's going to be an interesting challenge. Even though they expect to come out on top, this could probably be a pick'em game, depending on how they play. Really, the right play defensively, if you can't block, force them to the line.
One is off. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Lopez. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Ilyasova. Chris Middleton's checked in for Wesley Matthews. And it's Eric Bledsoe in for George Hill. Green, he's checked in for Golden State. Curry comes in for Lee. He hits the second from the line. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Here's Lopez. Those three-pointers off the mark.
And it's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
He's off on the first. And the Bucks making a change here. DiVincenzo's checked in. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for the Warriors. And he's good on the second. And Milwaukee has possession. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. To the middle, here's Bledsoe. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, he might be 6'1", but Eric Bledsoe is fantastic with different kinds of finishes around the rim.
Curry can't get it to go.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
The feed to Lopez. And he banks in the layup. And now it's just a 4-point Warrior lead.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Pass to Looney. Here's Poole. Thompson outside from past the arc. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
That gives him his second 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
Down low. Giannis inside. Guarded by Green. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Wiggins is checked in for the Warriors. Middleton looking it over. Here's DiVincenzo. Nailed from three-point land.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Green, the pass to Wiggins. Golden State moving the ball around. Thompson from long range. The shot that time not on target. The Bucks go the other way with it. Here's Bledsoe. It counts, and the foul. They get Stephen Curry.
One of the first attributes you hear about Eric Bledsoe is his strength, shown there.
And that one misses.
And all those missed opportunities at the line are starting to add up on them in this half. If they go on to lose this game, that'll be the first thing they point to.
Floats one. Yep, that one goes. 18 points for Steph Curry.
That's tough finish. Steph's not just a great shooter, but really great numbers through the years, Kevin, as being an elite finisher.
Good on the three-point shot.
He can be just lethal from the perimeter. Even though he didn't get good looks in the first quarter, will that make right there? That could change things.
The pass to Thompson. Bledsoe against Curry. And the wide open shot from Green. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one.
How about that answer from Draymond Green? You don't think the competitor in him wants to step up and answer the call? He did it there.
Lopez, no luck.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
Here's Looney. He kicks it to Curry. Off target with his 3.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
Yeah, as good as you can do without getting a block there to defend.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Now here's Wiggins. He's covered closely. Good on the shot.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Bledsoe passes to Lopez. Middleton outside. 6 to shoot. Here's DiVincenzo. Can't hit that one. Good D by Thompson. Warriors leading by 4. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Well, for everything he's going to give you as a great scorer, Curry's still a point guard and has some serious skills in setting up his teammates.
Here's DiVincenzo. He's covered by Thompson. Lopez, no luck.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more three-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
Curry kicks to Thompson. Stolen by Bledsoe. And Thompson sends it back.
Well, Clay is a very good positional and on-ball defender, but him getting to a block shot like that, oh man, caution, flammable.
That is just nasty.
About the athleticism on that finish. Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
And you look at the development of how Clay has attacked the rim over his career. What was once a weak spot for him has now become a strength as his finishing improves every year.
And he makes the first. You know what, Greg, you're right thinking back to Thompson. He had his early struggles at the rim.
And that's a distant memory for Clay now. I mean, he's dunking more often and with more force when he goes at the rim. It has made him an even more complete shooting guard.
Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo. Timeout called the Warriors. And now we've got a moment for our Jordan Player of the Game, Draymond Green.
Plain and simple, his scoring is what made him our pick tonight. Even when the D's given him all their attention, they just have not been able to contain him. If they backed off him for 1 second, he made them pay.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break. He said, this is where mistakes can kill us. This is where mistakes can turn this thing completely around. Protect the basketball and make the simple play. In other words, guys, no hero ball right now.
Thanks, David.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Curry against Bledsoe. Curry passes to Green. Inside, Looney. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And the Warriors lead by 6.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Bledsoe passes to Giannis. A shot by Middleton, wide open. Off target from outside. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. They kick it out to Green, down low. Looney passes to Curry. No good on the 3. Milwaukee trails by 6. Right wing, beyond the arc. Pass to Middleton. Passes it to Bledsoe. Shot clock at 6. Offensive rebound. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Giannis bringing it down, using that sensational length to get that finish.
Now Thompson. Outside Curry. Over Lopez. It's Curry. That time on the assist by Thompson. Curry's got 9 points now in just the second half. Bucks shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. And they double up Giannis. DiVincenzo lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
Here's Looney on the wing, Thompson. And another basket for Golden State.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Giannis with it. And the dunk by Giannis.
Well, so exciting to see the growth of the Greek Freak. There are shots that stars sink, and that's a momentum changer right there.
Right side Curry. Higgins outside. Thompson for the triple. Milwaukee with the rebound. And here's Middleton. The shot by Bledsoe. Nobody around. No good with the triple. Warriors leading by 4. Thompson dishes to Curry. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Gotta hold firm or you're gonna get a call.
And the Warriors making a change here. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting very well right now, 52% in this fourth quarter. Bledsoe against Curry. Here's the 3. Milwaukee the rebound. And the jump by Giannis.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're up by 2. 1:32 left in the fourth quarter. Stolen by Bledsoe. Oh, and here comes Bledsoe all alone. And Bledsoe with the stuff.
The leadership grows as Eric Bledsoe knocks down huge shots like that.
And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Curry passes to Looney. Wiggins outside. The three hits it from three-point range. Wiggins has got 20.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
Now here's Antetokounmpo. And it's Looney with the rebound. 54 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Curry way outside. Had the space there, but it's offline. Now Giannis. Out to the wing. Middleton outside. 5 to shoot. Pass to Giannis. Fires for 3. It drops. And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
The nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. .24 seconds left in the fourth. Bledsoe against Curry. Six on the shot clock. There's the three. Can't knock in the three.
Didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
Yeah, you got to like how he hustled to guard out on the perimeter, definitely respecting the shooting ability.
And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. And it's the Warriors to start out. And no shortage of excitement here, and we're officially underway in overtime in this game. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. They've got Brook Lopez. Chris Middleton is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Bledsoe. And it's DiVincenzo in at the shooting guard position.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
And that one's good. Wiggins.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Bledsoe passes to Antetokounmpo. Middleton with it. He's covered by Thompson. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Curry on the wing. Guarded by Bledsoe. And another three for Golden State.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
The pass to DiVincenzo. Floats it up for Giannis.
You really got to tip your cap to him in terms of how he's played today, even if they end up losing this game.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. We're in overtime and 90 seconds gone here in what has been a great one so far. Nice shot by Thompson.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Bledsoe kicks to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Middleton. From the arc. Connects from three-point range. Middleton's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Now, here's Thompson. He's tightly guarded. Outside Curry. Fires from deep. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got his 18th rebound here tonight. All over the place. DiVincenzo passes to Giannis. Passes it to DiVincenzo. They grab their own miss. And the dunk by Lopez.
Wow, Lopez stepping up. What confidence from the big fella.
Warriors leading by 5. Timeout called the Warriors. It's overtime basketball, folks, if you're just tuning in. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Middleton. To the middle. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the dunk by Giannis.
Middleton right now staying aware of where his teammates are and hitting them when they're open.
Golden State's got nothing but success from long range in overtime. They knocked down 4 straight three-pointers to start the period.
He loved to make him pay for giving up that wide-open jumper, just unable to do so.
Antetokounmpo with the ball. Pass to DiVincenzo. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. DiVincenzo's got it all tied up now for Milwaukee. Overtime basketball, a little under 3.5 minutes into it. Curry against Bledsoe. Outside Curry. In the corner, it's Wiggins. Clock at 4. Drops it in from 11 feet. Wiggins has got 25 points in the game.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by Milwaukee.
To the left side wing. Bledsoe for 3. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Bledsoe and big shots going together.
The Warriors have gotten things started superbly in overtime, hitting 5 of their first 7 shots. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Great D that time for Middleton.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Oh, and here comes Bledsoe all alone. Yes!
Gotta be wary. Eric Bledsoe's around the rim, and he's coming at you.
No room for them to make a mistake here.
You got to almost play perfect from here on out.
Thompson outside. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And they go to the intentional foul. Milwaukee with the ball. They've led by as many as 11 points. Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
Free throws always a little bit sweeter when they can add to your lead.
Good. And now they trail by just 4.
And that's why this team loves having Klay Thompson. Big shot.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game. Timeout called the Warriors. They're down by 6. 17 seconds left to play in the first overtime. Grabs the miss, and that's an intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. On the wing, Green. The pass to Bowman. On deep. That shot missing.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
So it's Milwaukee picking up the win, and they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came together for them in overtime.
Yeah, probably didn't anticipate that this one would be that close down the wire, but give them credit. They were able to regroup in that overtime, and this win has to feel satisfying.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you up. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.